and then we need the jumper pins, and then we need the computer loaded with Arduino. We are writing the program in terms of Arduino, right? In the Arduino only we are writing the program, right? And then we need the Blink software, which is nothing but a cloud software to see why they are using the switch, why the Blink app is used to switch on and off. See, not only one device, we can control lot of devices using this. But if you are taking a mobile phone, see, last bench, listen to the concept. See, even 50, 30, any type of devices we can control, number of devices. But when you are using your mobile phone alone, just as the switches of mobile phone also can be used to control the device. Okay. But the problem is when you are using the mobile phone, that 1 to that 9 digits only we can use it. So only we can control over on and off of 4 devices alone. But if you are using that software, we can select the switches V1, V0, V3, V4, V5, V6 switches and switch on and off the device, more number of devices. So the software has been included there. And whenever we want to use this software, and whenever we are using a node MCU. It's nothing but a microcontroller, which is a manufactured ESP series microcontroller. Okay, it's a microcontroller manufactured by which company means Chinese company has manufactured. That is nothing but a Wi-Fi module. That means Internet of Things. Internet of Things. So we have to control the device using what? Internet. So a Wi-Fi is switched on, which will be able to control only to 20 to how many meters it will be able to control? 20 to 40 meters, and it is a wireless local area network. That means that device can be controlled using which one? Local area Wi-Fi. It's a wireless fidelity. Wi-Fi means wireless fidelity. That means it's a wireless device for doing the communication for this IoT devices. Okay. So the Wi-Fi modules can be used in which area? Local area networks. That means only to 20 to 40 meters we can use this. This is an internet connection is necessary. So we can do the device on and off. It can be a switch. It can be a, why we are using an LED here? LED needs just a plus 5 volt alone. Okay. And for when you are using a node MCU, what is the voltage supply? 3.3 volt voltage regulator supply only the node MCU requires. Okay. The node MCU requires only 3.3 volt voltage regulator voltage only. And it has having how many pins? 70 general purpose input output pins it has got. See, remember, because it comes under which topic? Which topic we are going to study this ESP8266. See, Raja Raman Ashik, what do you want? Huh? Do you want to go out? Means you want to go out. I will not repeat again. Next time you will go out of the class. Huh? So what is the thing yesterday you have seen? You would have seen a node MCU. Okay? It's nothing but a Wi-Fi module. It is used in the local area network to control any of the devices. So it is coming in ESP series. So we have got two types. You just remember here. ESP32 and ESP8266. Okay. Both two models it is having. So this model, if you see, this is a dual core processor, and this if you see it is a single Get up. I have told this in the class when I talk over the third unit. 5 bar. What do you mean by this term? See, what do you mean by this term? 5 bar. What do you mean by 5 bar? Used to connect the hardware and software. It's a combination of hardware and software. 5 bar means it's a combination of hardware and software used in embedded applications. Okay. So in Node MCU, if you see, once if we program that program, automatically in that Node MCU it will be stored because it's a microcontroller storing devices. Are you able to follow? So Wi-Fi we have to remember it is a wireless fidelity used for IoT communication as a IoT communication protocol to communicate between two devices, and it is used as a local area network for covering a distance of 20 to 40 meters alone. It's an internet connection, okay, but only for a short distance. So Internet of Things means we need an internet to operate to control over a device. What is the device we are controlling? What is the device we are controlling here? In the laboratory purpose, we are controlling only an LED alone because power supply voltage is very less we need for that. If I control a bulb, I can control a motor, everything, but which needs an external power source. We have to connect with the external power source and relay all that. That means shields we have to connect, and then only we can connect over the higher, that means which has got a higher load. Are you able to follow? Yes or no? Yes. So now what is the thing? What are the other things we have to see? And this is nothing but a Wi-Fi module which is used with Wi-Fi. Okay, that means Node MCU. Node MCU is nothing but, say, Node MCU is nothing but a what? Wi-Fi module. Okay, so it is used for IoT applications. And another thing we have to remember here under this Node MC, what is the series? See, we have seen whenever you are doing over to the Blink software, before uploading the program, always tool selection is important. The tool is not selected means the uploading of the program will go wrong. And whenever we are doing certain things like this, whenever we are doing this ESP, that means Wi-Fi with Node MCU, we should always remember the driver has to be installed. ESP8266 driver has to be installed in the C drive. And Blink, whenever you are using with the IoT platform with the cloud to control on and off the device, the Blink libraries also has to be installed in the system, otherwise it will not work. Because we are using what one? Blink to control over the Blink software to control over the on and off the device. So the Blink library plus the Node MCU driver has to be installed in the system, in the C drive, in the library including that one. Then only the program, after typing over to the program, it will upload the program and it can switch on and off the device. That you have to always remember when you are using this Node MCU. So Node MCU is used along with Wi-Fi devices. So you have to note both of them. So whenever you are noding this Node 1, the tool option yesterday we have done. Anyway, if you are going to do this means, you have to remember it is Node MCU is having the old version is 0.9. Remember this one. Both for the lab and theory and teaching this. Okay, the latest version off the Arduino board, the program will not upload. Okay? So in Arduino, whenever you are using an Arduino, you have to remember this, the port numbers, the tools, the boards which you are using, you have to select it first before uploading. You can type the program, no problem, but before uploading the program, you have to see all this, and then only if you upload the program, it will upload. Otherwise, it will show file directory error or other types of error it is showing. Are able to follow? So driver installation, library installation, plus the version which you are choosing under the tools is also important to get a successful uploading of your program. Once the program is uploaded successfully, automatically you will be able, when you run over the program, you are going to get over the output. So in order to everything, all this interfacing of the devices. So if he doesn't choose the proper tools to interface, it will not interface. So it will not support the program at all. Are you able to follow? So whenever you are using a Blink software, it is giving an authentication token. In your password, you will be that means in your mail ID, you will be getting an authentication token. So see, the authentication token number has to be written, and whenever you are using a Wi-Fi, if you are using your Wi-Fi, you have to use your username and password of your Wi-Fi. When you just switch on the mobile hotspot, it will show your username and password, right? You can change that password according to your device, right? I can write 1, 2, 5, 6, anything we can change the username in your phone. Same username which mobile device is switching on, that device username and password has to be typed there correctly. If you are using other people's Wi-Fi and you are using that name and password, means it will not work. That means it will not do that. And after using the right password and this authentication token, password, username correctly, what is the other thing you have to remember in the, if you see the program, it would be given blink point, comma 80 it would have given. So that is the address, that means server address. Whenever you are writing this blink one, we have already installed the library. So the server will go through whatever it has maintained and it will respond accordingly. Are you able to follow? Yes? So that 80, everything whenever you write your rating, you write the program before running over the command 80. So that is the number for cloud computing, that number is given. Then it will run blink run. That means it will run over the entire process. That is the thing. So declaring, which is input, output, everything comes under that thing, and we are doing this thing. So whenever you are using a Wi-Fi model, you have to remember about the node MCU, which series. See, ESP32 is also that, ESP8266. The series which we are using is ESP8266. So analog pins, digital pins, ground connection, what is the voltage it is used, what is the benefit we are getting in node MC. So once the program is stored, it will be that, and we have a reset button. So once the reset button is just going through the next program, reloading only. But the program already, the correct program what we have stored, it will be that inside. Are you able to follow? Yes? So it is like a microcontroller only. This ESP32, which is nothing but a Chinese company which is manufacturing both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Are you able to follow? Yes? Next, what is the frequency range of this Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi range, what is the range we can use for this one? There it is 2.4 gigahertz to 2.485 gigahertz. So here the range is 2.4 gigahertz to 5 gigahertz. So now 5 gigahertz. Okay, range, frequency range, ultra high frequency, these are all radio frequency bands, ISM bands, okay, communication protocol. So what is the range for this Wi-Fi? Because it is 20 to 40 meters, that Bluetooth is only 10 meters. Now here is 20 to 40 meters, so the frequency range is from 2.4 gigahertz to 5 gigahertz. So what is the ISM band frequency for We are using, whenever you are using Wi-Fi, we are giving the internet access. Okay, next step, put the heading. What is the device we can use along with Wi-Fi? What are the devices we can use? Raspberry Pi we can use the Arduino, we can use the Node MCU devices along with this Wi-Fi module. Are you able to follow? Next one is, what is the next communication protocol? What is the next communication protocol? What is the next communication protocol? Yes? ZIGBEE. ZIGBEE. See, in this unit, how many protocols we are learning? First one is Bluetooth, second one is Wi-Fi, third one is ZIGBEE, fourth one is GSM, GPS module. 4 communication module you have to do. Experiment number 5 talks about ZIGBEE, wireless communication model with ZIGBEE, GSM and Bluetooth. Why we have not started with the GSM is, GSM, see, whenever we are doing the communication protocol using GSM, we need a SIM card which is supporting the, now what is the 5G we are using, right? 5G, 4G. But it should support the SIM of 2G. Okay? We should have, see, if I want to do a experiment under GSM, I need the SIM card which supports which SIM? G, 2G. Only 2G it is used. Okay? 3G, that means 4G, 5G. But see, some of the mobile phones 4G supports 2G, 3G, 4G. Right? So that SIM cards also we can use here. So 2G phones of old SIM cards same. And the SIM card also should be active. If it's not in active position means we cannot use it. Okay. So once if I ring, that automatically when I give the ring sound, that LED will glow that. So I can just know it is in the working condition. Are you able to follow? Whenever we are using the GSM SIM, it should be supporting 2G plus. It should be in the operating condition. That means it should have recharged the SIM card. Are you able to follow? So now you say me, what do you know about ZIGBEE? It's also a wireless communication protocol to connect between 2 devices. Okay? This ZIGBEE, if you see, it is used only in small scale industries. That means very small industries only we are using this ZIGBEE application. Because what is the advantage of ZIGBEE? Can you say me? What is the advantage of a ZIGBEE? Yes? Can anyone say what is the advantage of ZIGBEE?